Hey y'all, it's Diamond, and today we got some large knotless braids. I told y'all we was gonna be consistent, and I'm back with another banger. So right now I'm just detangling and blow drying her hair. I parted her hair in 3 sections, and I'm using that spray that I just showed y'all. That's some it's either, I think it's called Do Grow triple detangling spray. It worked real good. That's my favorite detangler to use, y'all. So, and all the products and stuff that I'm using, I will make sure to put it in my description. And whenever you're detangling your client's hair, you want to make sure you start at the ends of the hair, then work your way up to the mid hair shaft detangling, and then go to the roots of the hair detangling. And it's the same process when you're using the actual blow dryer. So when my clients book their appointment, I have on my booking site where it says that they have to come properly blown out. But I'm natural, and also being a stylist, I realize some people just literally don't know how to blow dry their hair. Like, they don't know how to properly blow dry their hair, which is fine. I don't mind blow drying my clients up before I get started. I can always tell when at least they tried to blow dry their hair, or at least it's combed out. So yeah, one thing about it, I'ma always blow dry my client's hair before I get started. It's been times when I didn't went to some stylists, and I know I didn't blow dry my hair before I left the house, and when I get there, my hair done shrunk up. So I parted my first row to get started on these large knotless, and after I part the row, I go in with my instant control braid gel to define my part. On this first row that I'm doing, it was only 2 braids back here, but I always make sure to pre-part my my boxes on my rows before I get started on doing the row. As I start my first braid, I make sure to put extra on the top of the part, the bottom of the part, and on both sides of the part. And after I do that, I comb it through thoroughly from the top of the part through the bottom. As I start doing my plait, I make sure I keep a tight grip, and I also pull the natural hair to make sure that it's even more tighter. When it comes to doing large part braids, you want to make sure that it's sleek, tight, and you have control over the braid and the hair. As I start the next braid, we're going to repeat the exact same process. We're going to put extra on the bottom of the part, the top of the part, and on both sides. And we're going to comb the hair that needs to go up, and we're going to comb the hair that needs to go down. This makes sure all the hairs are in the correct places that they need to go, and to make sure it's giving a nice, sleek, flat look. You want to make sure that you're just molding the hair to how you want it to lay. After you comb all the extra in, you want to make sure that you flatten the hair out with the other end of the comb. And you see how my index finger is still there, it's not moving, it's staying close right up on her head. Watch how I pull her natural hair to make it tighter. Also, my braiders, if you want to perfect tucking, the way I learned to perfect tucking was to tuck every single client hair, even if they're not getting color. Like, I'm tucking her hair right now. When you tuck the hair while you're braiding, it makes sure that the client's natural hair is underneath the braid hair. And also, I feel like once the braids get old, they just look so much neater. Like, yes, the client will look like they have new growth, but the braid itself will still look brand new. Rather as if you didn't tuck the client hair, once the braids get old, it's gonna cause the braids to fuzz. And child, we don't want none of that. So y'all, it's a really repetitive process. I just keep parting, and I put my instant control braid gel on my part to define my part, And then after that, I go in and I pre-part my boxes on my row.
Shawty come sit on my lap. Hey, they saying Drizzy just snap. This is between us, it's not like a store. This isn't a closable gap. Hey, I see some niggas attack and don't end up making it back. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Yeah. Where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? Relax. Can you not put that little boy in the club? Cause we do not listen to rap. We in Atlanta, how about her week? You telling me taste the death. Point at the nigga who act like a killer, but you only one from the neck. I'm like the baby, I'm not just a rapper. You play with me, you gon' get stripped. Bring Drake to the hood. Surround Drake, round Drake. Even though I got the cake, I'ma do what it takes. And I never been embraced. And the money's hard to make. So I bet they on their face right now. When he tell the story, that's not how it went. No, they be lying 100%. Moved out of the wrist and forgot about the bit. Why they just call me to tell me come get it? Now that boy off and I don't want no credit. If it was me, they wouldn't regret it. Left me for dead and now they want dead it. Party still beating, my niggas still eat it. Like you look like the garden they eat it. Pillows so bitter, spilling the tea. And then Shawty came back and said she didn't mean it. It's hard to believe it. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last. Down bad, what they had didn't last. Damn baby, down bad, what they had didn't last. Damn baby, down bad, what they had didn't last. Damn baby, down bad, what they had didn't last. Damn baby.
Y'all, I have no clue why my camera keep refocusing. Just bear with me. I'm still trying to get used to using my camera, and I'm trying to get used to getting my big old shoulder out the way, y'all. So just bear with me, okay?
I mean,
so I'm defining my part, just cleaning everything up. Y'all, I'm a real perfectionist. I need my parts to be perfect.
My niggas cross the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead. Thought my raps wasn't facts, so they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge.
So at this point, now I'm going in pre-parting my boxes on my row. This row has 4 boxes.
I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the wave. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the When I die, put my money in the grave.
And the reason why you want to make sure you pre-part the boxes on the row, y'all, just make sure it's all the boxes are equally the same size. You want to make sure they're all equally proportioned, and you get a good, nice look at that before you just hop right in and get the braid.
Ain't about to die with no money I done gave. I was on top when that shit meant a lot. Still on top, like I'm scared of the drop. Still on top, and these niggas wanna swap. Niggas wanna swap like it's sauce in a box. I don't wanna change cause I'm good where I'm at. Mob tie, so I'm always good where I'm at. Word of Junior, Jazzy, Baby J. Tell them when I die, put my money in a
couple figures, kill a scar like collect. She fuck a nigga, then she on to the next. Really living large, she ain't all with a Mac. When you niggas think it's small in the mall with a rat. Roll with us if you really wanna get it. Go get a $500,000 in a Sprinter. Phone ringing, bitches know a big triple. I got the hook up and there really no limit. Dead brokers in you nigga DNA. Ricky Smile is indicated with the J.
And if you look at my parting, y'all, it's a ear-to-ear part on from each side of the head. So basically, I split the head in half. So with my large knotless, I know it's always 5 rows of braids back there on the back half.
And I never talk about it. Homie squad, but we all smoke the loudest. Rich niggas in the middle being modest. Cause the way I do my deals never treated like a
So I'm just showing y'all where we at right now. You can see the 4 rows. This looks good, y'all. That looks so good, flat and neat. And who don't love neat braids?
When I die, put my money in the grave. I really gotta put a couple niggas in their place. Really just slapped every nigga in a race.
So when we get to the 5th row on the back half of the head, I know it's always 3. It's always 3 braids right there.
Now I'm like, nah, love, I'm good, go away.
This is when I do my parting method. When I do my parting method, it's always 3 braids right there.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town. and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you.
So this is what it looks like when we got the back half done. We got 5 rows of knotless braids. So when we get to the top half, I always part down the middle first. That's the very first thing I gotta do when I get to that top half. I use my alligator clamp to separate one side. And y'all know scalps move. So if you see me, I'm holding both sides of her hair. I'm pulling it, not too tight. I'm not pulling it too hard. I'm just pulling it to where her scalp won't move, and I can see if we really have a straight part. Because looks could really be deceiving, y'all. I'm telling you.
Hello, stranger. Fame's been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing, baby. Saying, baby, love it, shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up.
And when I pulled my baby hair out, her baby hair out, I was finna swoop it and do it, but I actually didn't. I just wanted to make sure the placement of her baby hair was in a good spot.
I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
Y'all, I really want y'all to pay attention to the placement of my index finger. It has not moved from her head. I have it close up to the braid, to the base of the braid as possible. And remember, you want to make sure you have it close up to the base of the braid so you can ensure that the braid is tight. So y'all, we basically on the last 2 braids right now. I had to stop recording because my camera had died, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Pick up the phone, show me if it's real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
So now it's time to go in and do my finishing touches, y'all. So I always go with my mousse first. And I'm gonna make sure to put the mousse used in the description. I use about 3 different mousse that I do use. It's just whichever one I put my hands on first, really. But as I apply the mousse, I make sure I put it everywhere. I want it to get on every single piece of hair she have in her head. After I finish rubbing all the mousse in, y'all, I go in with my Ebin lace bond spray, and I basically spray it all over her head. And it's a really good holding spray, y'all. It helps with flyaways and little hairs that you didn't get, and it just helps everything lay down and lay right into place. This is a good substitute for Got to Be and also spritz. Now we finna go in and dip her hair, y'all. When dipping the client's hair, you want to make sure that the client has good posture. This is scalding hot water, and you do not want your clients to get burnt, and you don't want to burn yourself either. I always dip, and I go all the way up, and then after I dip the whole braid, then I go back in and focus on the ends. Y'all, doing the edges, I think it's my favorite part. This is my favorite part to do. But I'm basically using the same braid gel, the instant control braid gel that I use on her hair. I'm using the same product for her edges. Y'all, if my clients' edges are really long, sometimes I would cut them with scissors. Usually my clients don't mind. I'm not cutting a lot of hair, so. Y'all, this is what the instant control edge and braid gel looks like. I just wanted to show y'all. I really love it, y'all. I found this product and I never looked back. And also during the time where I do the edges, I make sure to just go in front of all the braids and just slick everything back. Just any edges or anything that I didn't grip, I would just make sure to slick it back and put it inside the braid and just make sure everything was very sleek and neat. And while I'm doing the edges, I always comb and then I take my finger and trace right behind it to lay it down. This really helps with laying the edges, y'all.
My love is blind, can you see my desires?
Long as we got love, long as we got love with these niggas, don't love these niggas, bust off these niggas, do it for fun, take it personal, personally, I'm surprised you I really hope this video was very informative for y'all, and I hope y'all did learn something. Please make sure you like and comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll have a lot of great content for y'all. This is the finished product and I love how this came out. This looks super neat, super sleek, super pretty, just super. This is just a perv. This is a perv. I'm in love with how this style came out.